So the question asks why progesterone on a day of embryo transfer in a fresh IVF cycle may not predict live birth. So let's look at the logic. The role of HCG trigger, that is human chorionic gonadotropin, is used in IVF to induce final oocyte maturation. Provided that is given, it mimics the natural LH surge, stimulating the ovaries to ovulate, causing multiple form corpus luteum, which secrete progesterone. So there's a surge in progesterone production that ensures that the endometrium becomes receptive. What does the HCG trigger do? It leads to a peak in progesterone shortly after oocyte retrieval, thereby providing an early luteal phase, which is required to support implantation. Now, the multiple corpus luteum that are formed during ovarian stimulation often secrete a combined, often generous amount of progesterone, typically leading to a supraphysiological, that's a huge rise of progesterone immediately. As such, the progesterone level on day of transfer in a fresh cycle remains sufficient to support implantation. Clinical evidence suggests that high or low progesterone transfer day in a fresh IVF cycle have minimal predictive value. And HCG given, as long as HCG is given, if the agonist trigger is given, then you require a certainly higher level of progesterone support. Now, does routine measurement help? I don't think routine measurement really helps because it doesn't tell you the chance of having a pregnancy. As long as there is some form of luteal phase support, such as progesterone suppositories, along with an HCG trigger, that should be sufficient. Thus, doing progesterone level on a day of transfer fresh cycle doesn't really give us a huge idea on what would be the chances of pregnancy, and that's probably one of the reasons.